see your character. I want to see your character. I won't be like, Monsieur Coucou c'est quoi minuit sur ni pas de saman onibe onyawo beya oni pa wi ewu pa baby Coucou c'est quoi minuit sur ni pas de saman onibe onyawo beya oni pa wi ewu pa baby Monsieur bien wa pour tout on a show Fauzi ka tout on a show Monsieur bien wa pour tout on a show what say I wanna build that Sama Beba Befa. I wanna build that Sama Beba Befa. I wanna build that Nipada Sedite. I wanna build that Nipada Sedite. I know no Beba Befa. Now I your pasa. Hey yo, one to the man. Oh cuckoo, c'est quoi? Minuit, Sony Bana de Sama. Atutu bottom oye nipa Mese anyana tisawa mamie pape anyana tisawa mamie pape anyana tisawa sewa ya fire si papa o wanyania fagwa uma memfa se profomo anyana tisawa yogo yogo yaga yaga. Oh yaga yaga yogo. Ah 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 ah. Yo yo yo. Oh logo logo laga laga. I say we no go tire, holy water. Holy water. I say we no go tire, holy water. Holy water. Ah we baba eba, baba eba.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just conducted a simple experiment that says that in the realm of art, there's no age, there's no gender, there's no number, we're just one big family. And this just shows that whichever part of Ghana you come from, care to join us. Our culture is still in vogue. It has all the swag that it needs, and this has been the Peninsula Cultural Troupe. We're waiting for our lead dancer. He just showed up. Please, just 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, Doc, please, we have been warming up for you. 30 seconds. Please, let's put our hands together. Thank you. Doc, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Or you delegate somebody. You delegate. Please calm down. Oh, there be media me wahadida. Doc, media me wahadida. Please nominate anybody. Just one person. Please, just one person. Hey, Mr. Ampa, this matter. Oh, he has already been here by proxy. Please nominate one more person. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. The Peninsula Cultural Troupe. A round of applause for all of us. Thank you so much.
Please, let's resume our seats, and good afternoon to you all. Finally, the long-awaited day is here, and today the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration is officially going to launch its Evolution of Dreams, that is the GIMPA Art and Culture Exhibition Month. On this note, may I invite Mrs. Phyllis Duajimai to give us an opening prayer, please.
Shall we pray? Our Lord and Heavenly Father, we gathered here today with a grateful heart. We seek for your presence and guidance. Guide our speakers and participants that we may be inspired and empowered by this program. And at the end of this program, praise and honor will be given to your holy name. Through your Son, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Thank you very much. Please let's give her a round of applause once again. To quickly move to the program, I will take this opportunity to introduce the chairperson for this afternoon's program. The same chairperson will be, okay, so let me move to the profile and then from there I'll give the other synopsis of the chairperson. He's currently director of GIMPA, renowned for his expertise in management, education, and a deep commitment to academic excellence. With a distinguished career spanning over 3 decades, he has served in various academic and leadership roles in Ghana and international. His work focuses on areas such as consumer behavior, marketing, and socio-cultural implications of consumption patterns in Africa. He's a professor. He is a professor in marketing and also holds a PhD in marketing. As rector of GIMPA, he has a strategic vision of GIMPA becoming a worldwide center of excellence in management and leadership education. Under his leadership, this institution has strengthened its academic programs, expanded partnerships with international universities, and promoted innovation in public and civil service training. His dedication to the development of future leaders is evident in his effort to foster a culture of inclusiveness. He's a great artist, a great cultural person, and loves art. On this note, may I invite or introduce to you our chairman for this afternoon's program, Professor Samuel Kweku-Bonsu, Director of GIMPA, who will give the opening address, his opening remarks, and officially launch the GIMPA Art and Culture Exhibition for the month of 2024. Thank you very much.
I'm torn between speaking Twi and English. But apparently this is an English program, so I'll have to speak English. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, various supporters, stakeholders, young men and women. I see a few young men and women here. There are not so many of us many times, so we have to recognize ourselves when we are older folks. So the young men and women. Welcome. Welcome to GIMPA, where beauty is second nature, second only to heaven. Yes, of course. Please allow me to stand on whatever protocols you have already been observing in your life. I remember being at an event where, somebody was called upon to pray and he just got up and said, well, all previous prayers still valid. So I'm standing on all the protocols that I have observed over the years to welcome you to GIMPA once again. It is with immense pride and joy that I stand before you today to launch the GIMPA Arts and Culture Exhibition. This event signifies a significant milestone in our history and serves not only as a celebration of creativity, diversity, and the incredible power of the artistic impressions that we have all around us in our society. But it is an opportunity for us to reflect on our lives, on our learning, on our education, and the impact that we as individuals can make in the lives of others around us through our appreciation of the arts. GIMPA's mandate has always included a commitment to not only fostering academic excellence, but in well-rounded individuals, those capable of thinking deeply, feeling passionately, and acting with empathy and purpose. Today, this commitment takes on a new form through the arts, a powerful medium that inspires and challenges us. This specific journey that we are embarking on today began long before the year 2022, when we made official and conscious efforts to direct some of our focus to the arts. Indeed, the arts has been neglected in our country. It has been neglected in our education. It has become the proverbial stepchild in our education system. I believe this is quite unfortunate. This unfortunate neglect of the arts has something to do with the declining creativity that we see around us. In our students, in our friends, in our communities, in our leaders. The arts provides an ability for people, all of us, to think out of the box and sometimes to summon non-traditional solutions to our challenges. Indeed, I agree. The hard subjects, the sciences, the pure arts, as we call it, are all necessary. But the performing arts, the general arts, are absolutely necessary for the effective mobilization of talents to support national development. This exhibition, apart from showcasing the talent and dedication of our staff, students, faculty, invited artists, is far more than just a collection of paintings, pictures, and performances. It reflects who we are as a community. It gives us an opportunity to reflect on ourselves as part of a broader national community. A place where tradition meets innovation, where the future is shaped by those who dare to imagine it. We should encourage our participation as a nation in the arts. We should be able to imagine what would otherwise not be possible with just a focus on the sciences. The arts provide us with means to imagine, explore complex social issues, to reflect on history, and to chart new paths for tomorrow. Really, this is what GIMPA was created to do. And that is part of what this exhibition will exhibit, I believe. But beyond the celebration, I would like to emphasize an important goal of this exhibition. That is to build the future of the arts within GIMPA and our broader communities. The arts require more than passion and vision. It requires resources, it requires support, it requires commitment. Today's event someday. There we are now. Yeah. Today's event marks the beginning of an exciting and impactful set of initiatives to ensure the entrenchment of the arts at GIMPA and subsequently across the nation. That is our goal. First, as some of you will know, plans are far afoot to launch a creative arts business management program in 2025. We are also developing a program for arts production along with talent management. Now, in March 2022, GIMPA launched an endowment fund as an effort to sustain GIMPA's financial stability into the future. May I take this opportunity for you to join us, invite you to join us in this fundraising initiative that will ensure the long-term sustainability with a focus on the arts. A focus on cultural programs, not only at GIMPA, but also across the country. we are considering various avenues by which this can be done. For instance, naming opportunities that would allow dedicated resources or dedicated supporters to leave a legacy at GIMPA or anywhere else in the community. I mean, we are talking of GIMPA here, but the arts is not only, it's not constrained to GIMPA. So, but at GIMPA, we are opening ourselves up for opportunities to be able to invite our supporters, our patrons, our sponsors to contribute to what I describe as naming opportunities for key arts facilities. For example, we would probably need an exhibition hall, galleries where we'll be able to maintain the activities that you'll be seeing in the course of the month on an ongoing basis without having to dedicate a special month every year for that. So we are considering exhibition halls. We are considering performance studios and rehearsal spaces that will provide students with an environment to hone the crafts that we are insisting is absolutely necessary for our national development. So we would have to, we saw some of the displays on the stage, as we were called upon to support what was going on. We realized that each of us is filled with talent, perhaps talents that we don't even know we have. But it is important that we appreciate these efforts, and GIMPA is willing to support these activities by providing the necessary environment to facilitate the development of the arts and of our culture. We also have, we could consider endowed scholarships to support promising young artists and artists who, we know there are many of you amongst us. And again, by the display, the young man who came in and essentially sent off the young ladies. You could see the talent. You can imagine a future for this young man. I'm looking for him, I can't find him. But I can imagine a future for this young man as a wonderful, what's his name? Performing art. I was going to mention somebody's name, but apparently perhaps I shouldn't do that. But we know that with your support, attending events like this, participating in related events, and where necessary, if you are capable, supporting us financially to develop the resources that are necessary to sustain the arts and give it a concrete home here at GIMPA. We know that your generosity will not only enhance the arts, but it will also elevate the Institute's cultural presence across the country. Together, we can work together to ensure that this exhibition is only the beginning of bigger and better things to come. It will take us far. I know it may look like a small beginning, but all big things start with small beginnings. And I hope that you join us in working towards the goals that we have outlined for the development of the arts at GIMPA and in the country. Indeed, I'm immensely proud of the contributions of all those whose works will be seen as part of the exhibition. Their art is not just a form of self-expression. It is a tool for dialogue. It's an opportunity to talk about various things around our own lives, around the country, issues that are running around in our country. It is a catalyst for change. It's an opportunity to look at things that are possible and for us to imagine these possibilities and take the necessary steps to facilitate the social changes that we expect. As we face new technological and societal shifts, the arts will become probably more important and is going to play an essential role in shaping our shared future. It is our shared future. And we, as patrons of the arts, friends of the arts, should be willing and able to contribute to its development for our nation's sake. Now, to everyone who has worked tirelessly over the last couple of months to make this exhibition a reality, our organizers, our artists, curators, the university community, and all the other supporters, I'd like to say thank you for your dedication and passion. You have created something extraordinary. You may not see it on the screen here, you may not see it on the wall, but this is the beginning of an even bigger and better set of activities that are going to help implant the idea of the arts into the minds of our young people and various others in the country. I'm confident that this will leave a lasting impact on all of us and all those who experience the program that we've laid out for this coming month. In closing, I'd like to indicate how deeply honored I am to inaugurate this exhibition and to celebrate the incredible talents that are gathered here today and will be seen over the next month to support the various talents that we are showcasing. We know that with your support in all kinds of avenues, well, normally when we talk of support, we think of financial resources, but there is far more than financial resources in supporting activities like this. But we know that with this support that you will be providing, the arts will flourish. It will flourish for generations to come. And together, we can ensure that creativity and culture remain central to GIMPA's mission. GIMPA's mission is to facilitate and support national development. There is no better way to do it than to mobilize the resources provided by the arts to help us do this. It is for GIMPA, it is for all of us, and it is for our country. And so I'd like to thank you for being a part of our maiden arts exhibition. We know that this is only your first time. It will not be the last. We hope to see you over and over again. So by the power vested in me as the head servant of this institute, I'd like to officially launch the GIMPA Arts and Culture Exhibition and to declare the session open. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. I thought Prof was going to do some few Adowa skills for us. For sure, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to use the opportunity to do some introductions and then we proceed with the program. I'd like to introduce the Registrar of GIMPA, Dr. Victoria Kumbo. She's here with us this afternoon. She's the Registrar of GIMPA. I also like to introduce Professor Bernard Oben Akwa with us. He's also here with us. Dr. Kojo Pumpnia Sante, CDD Ghana. Carl Ampa, UNESCO National Professional Officer for Culture, UNESCO Ghana. The Director of HR, Ministry of Tourism, Ghana Tourism Authority. We also have Miss Earth Ghana 2004, 2004. 2024, okay. And then what about 2023? I'll come back to you, for sure. All right. Please get the list right, please, when you're giving the list to me. I also have the Executive Director for Echo Earth Foundation. Echo Earth Foundation. Can I have a wave, please? All right, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so that is Mesa Sevelin Akoto. Okay. So thank you very much for these introductions. Subsequent introductions will be done as we go on with the program. On this note, may I invite Mrs. Asante to give us the purpose of for the art and cultural exhibition, the journey so far. And I'm pleading with the technical team, please let's get it right, because it's going to be so much fun this afternoon. Do not mess us up. Technical team, get it right for us, please.
Thank you, Benjamin. Mr. Chairman, distinguished guest, permit me to stand on all existing protocols. Our goals for this exhibition are twofold. Firstly, we aim to inspire every person who visits this event, encouraging them to believe in their ability to shape their own paths and make meaningful contributions to their communities or institutions. Secondly, we hope to grow the GIMPA endowment, as the rector said, to provide also equal educational opportunities, particularly for brilliant but needy students, among others, like he said, the creative arts. This moment not only marks the end of months of planning and hard work, but also the beginning of a journey celebrating aspirations, creativity, and resilience of individuals, communities, and institutions. When we began planning the exhibition, our vision was to create a space where dreams, resilience, and sustainability came to life. We wanted the exhibition and its themes to prompt reflection on our life's paths, aspirations, and impacts on our communities and the world around us. We also wanted to ensure that the event and its themes aligned with GIMPA's core values and reflected our commitment to being a dynamic hub for networking, collaboration, knowledge sharing among leaders, policymakers, practitioners, change agents, students, and scholars from diverse fields. Additionally, we wanted to explore thought-provoking subjects and uplifting themes that could encourage positive social change. It was important to us that the panel discussions prompted deep reflection, sparked creativity, and fostered meaningful dialogues among all participants and attendees. Each step of our journey has been filled with collaboration, discussions, and a shared vision of showcasing the limitless potential within each of us. Today, we see that our vision is taking shape. We currently are starting with an event launch that would echo the dreams of those who dare to hope. Also, in our search for inspiration, we were fortunate to learn about the remarkable journey of a true visionary, a former head porter whose story embodies the essence of our theme. This remarkable individual overcame numerous challenges to complete her university education, proving that dreams can be realized with scholarship opportunities. And we want to be able to give those opportunities right here at GIMPA if you support our GIMPA endowment. What sets her apart is not just her personal achievement, but also her unwavering commitment to uplifting others. This former head porter has taken on the noble task of training 70 fellow porters as entrepreneurs, sharing her knowledge and empowering them to build their own futures. Through her efforts, she has established a school that currently serves 250 children of porters, ensuring that the next generation has access to education, opportunity, and the chance to dream bigger. Her story is a powerful statement, a testament to the impact that one's individual dream can have on an entire community. And it serves as a source of inspiration for us all. As we step into this new chapter, let us carry the spirit of the head porter's story with us, a story of resilience, empowerment, and hope. Let us remember that each of us has the capacity to dream, to evolve, and to inspire others. Let us commit to supporting one another on our journeys and building a brighter future for all. Thank you for being a part of the evolution of dreams. And on this note, I hand over the mic to Miss Tenny Agana, the former head porter, to share her story. Miss Tenny.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here today. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and how being a scholar or getting a scholarship to study at Ashesi changed my life. Not just my life, but then my community. And how important this endowment fund is and how it's going to support the children. We have a lot of students that are out there that want scholarship to come to GIMPA. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So yes, my name is Teni Agana. I come from Bolgatanga. So today I traveled 16 hours to be here with you today. Yes. All right, so I was born in Bolga, and when I was in GSS, my father passed away. So I'm the firstborn, by the way, yes. Where am I firstborn? Exactly. So automatically, I had the responsibility of taking care of my siblings and that of my mom. And for me, at a very young age, when I was 10, I saw a picture of a woman with a graduation gown on. And for me, she was the most beautiful, successful person. And I wanted to be like her. I wanted to wear a graduation gown like her, smile like the way she did. So I held on to. And a background, my mother didn't go to school. She never attended school. My father too dropped at class 3. So I didn't have a background of my parents being educated. So I held on to that. And so when that happened, after GSS, there was no money for me to go to school. And I didn't have free SHS. So there was no free SHS at that time. So what I did was, growing up, my grandmother worked as a head porter. Head porter basically is kayaye. I know some of you have seen kayayes in the market. Mostly, 80% of them come from northern Ghana, Tamale, Wale, Bolgatanga, Wa, and all that. And they migrate to Accra to work in order to support themselves. There are different reasons why they do. And since we are talking about resilience, some of them want to go and support their family. They come here to work in order to support their families. Others come to get money in order to go and get married, which is what they want. Others just to go to school, further their education, or get training. So my grandmother worked as a KIA, my mother worked as a KIA, and growing up, I see them coming back, going to Kumasi, leaving us to come to Kumasi, Accra to work. So when I finished junior high school, I had a single number, I had 9. But there was no support for me to go to school. So what I did was, seeing them doing all those things, I also migrated to Kumasi to work. And guess what? When I was going to Kumasi, I went with 5 other young girls in my community. I come from Seroko community in the Upper East region. So usually you get up in the morning, you do the hustling, you go to the station where the cassavas, the yams, and the loads are in, and then you carry. During the day, when customers or people come to the market to work, you carry their loads. And in the night, you sleep outside. So in the night, when the shop owners finish, you sleep in front of your shop. And you have different ways of surviving. Sometimes we tie our legs. If we are 3 people, tie our legs at night in order to prevent other men are in the market from raping us. And then sometimes we take turns to sleep, so that at least, because we couldn't afford to pay, go and rent a place, right? And guess what? When it's time, I did that for a year, had enough money to pay for my admission fee, bought the few things that I needed. And guess what? When we were going, 6 of us went, 2 of us went back. Some got pregnant in the process. Some feel like, okay, I'm making money right now. Why should I go to school? You know, so I'm making money that my mother back home can't earn. So why should I go back to school? So at the end of the day, I went back to Bolga Girls. I went to Bolga Girls to study business. I was super excited. But guess what? Every third term, every academic year, I have to pay fees. So every third term, I have to come back to Kumasi, work. Sometimes I would stay like 2 weeks, 3 weeks late. When I go, there's punishment of all. But I had to survive. I have to pay fees. So that's what I did for 4 years, and I graduated. When I graduated, I had 8. But there was no support. One thing that you should take, always have a plan. It doesn't mean that everything is going to work according to plan, but you have something that guides you. My plan was to go to training college, earn money, and then wear my graduation gown, smile, take pictures and all that, and eventually take off my siblings so that my sister and my brother would not have to come to Kumasi, tie their legs, right? So that was what was the plan that I have. But life had its own turns. I went to Kumasi. My mother said, okay, you are going to training college. Let me go with you so that whilst I'm working, you'll also be working. We went together. 1 year down the line, I bought admission forms, training colleges and all that. And because I had a very good grade, I bought 3 forms and I was accepted in all the schools. Guess what? A week before, for us to go home, my mother went to buy firewood. She was crossing the road and then she had an accident. So for me at that point, I felt like I had the worst life when it comes to what could go wrong in someone's life. Because I knew I had nothing. I knew how my background, but I was working hard to make sure that I get a better life. But guess what? God always knows the best, because in that hospital, I think that's where my life changed. That hospital, after I've used all the money that we've worked for a year, both of us, to pay the hospital bill, back to square one. I was going out of the hospital to get food for my mother, and then I saw a lady crying, like people were holding her. And then I walked closer and I heard that, oh, her daughter was in the emergency room. She needed blood. The woman's blood is not enough. So I went, I checked my blood. I was eating a lot of gari as a kayaye, but I had enough blood to donate to the woman. So later on, the woman came to thank me for what I did for her daughter. And then she told me, why are you in the hospital? And guess what? I took my time to explain to her while I was crying. So she introduced me to Comfort Ghana, Campaign for Female Education. And they are an organization that provides scholarship to students, children who, sorry, I keep on saying children because I have a school, so I keep on using that. So they offer scholarships to young ladies. You can get support through them. So I went to Comfort, and they changed my life. They were asking, oh, which university? I said, oh, I want to go to Legon. I want to go to Tech. And they said, oh, have you heard of Ashesi? I said, no, I want to go to Legon. So I eventually applied to Ashesi because they said Ashesi was the best to them. So I went to Ashesi, and when I got there, it was so beautiful. I said, nah, this is where I want to be. So I went for my interview, and they asked me, tell me about yourself. I said, oh, I took my time. And when I finished, they were like, oh, we have MasterCard Foundation scholarship at Ashesi, and we want to offer you a MasterCard Foundation because we feel like you are one of the leaders that we've been looking for. So at that point, I had 2 scholarships that I needed to choose, Comfort and Ashesi. Clap for me, please. Anyway, so fast forward, I went to Ashesi to study business administration. I graduated in 2018, and for me, at Ashesi, in my 3rd year, I went back home and I realized that most of the girls that I was working as kayaye with, they were still kayayes, right? Some of them have given birth to 2, 3 children. What can we do to support them? So that's when I started thinking about my community. So at Ashesi, I did my capstone or thesis on kayaye. How do we create opportunities in the north for young people whilst they create a better future for themselves? The main reason, there's no doubt, the main reason why we come to the north 90% of the time is to get money to support ourselves one way or the other. So after I did that for a year, and through my thesis, I was able to come up with solutions that we can do. And guess what? After graduation, I was one of the best students at Ashesi. So my project is called Lozele Initiative, which I did. So basically what I currently do is in northern Ghana, or I started in Bolga, so let me use Bolga. Bolga, young people migrate to the south, but we also have skills. We have some of the resources that can be found only in the north, like shea butter. We have the shea nut trees there. Growing up, that's what you eat at home. So can you use that and make a living out of it? So the girls make products. We have an e-commerce website that we sell. We have shops that we sell. So they make shea butter. They make this woven fabric. They make the northern fabric. We create design out of it. And then basketry, different things. We had a group of young girls that graduated secondary school, but they didn't get the money to go to school. So they wanted us to start a bakery because they saw that in their community, there's no one that bakes bread. 5 of them, we trained them to go back home, and currently they've employed 15 other young girls that they work with. So basically, that's how do we create opportunities in northern Ghana so that young girls can stay home. They don't have to be raped. They don't have to tie their legs at night. but they can actually stay home, go to school. We have 20 of them that go to school. When they close, they come and make the product. We sell for them, they earn an income. Last year, we started a school to support the children of the mothers that we work with. Currently, we have, like she said, 250 kids that we work with. And that is to tell you that if I, Teni Agana, didn't get the scholarship to study, I also did my master's at Edinburgh, International Development. So that is to tell you that if I didn't get the scholarship, two things could happen. I would still be a KIA, or maybe I would have worked hard, maybe, your friends say, I would have gone to training college, I would be a teacher. But the opportunities that I'm getting now, I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to change my community, to change the lives of the Kayais. So that is to tell you the importance. So for me, this scholarship is very important to me. There are a lot of young girls that are out there, or men, women, both men and women that are out there that need scholarship to come to this institution. And getting you on board will be an opportunity. Raising the funds to support them to have the opportunity to get a university education. Even if they are not creating that change, big change, they are supporting their own family, they are changing their own lives. So today I urge you, whatever opportunity that you think you can help to support our endowment, and within the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing different programs. We invite you to be part of it. I said we because, anyway, we invite you to be part of it and support this. I know it's going to change a lot of people's life, like the way getting the scholarship changed mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tenny. How proud we are. And we know how good things always come from the north. Very, very grateful. On this note, Bleo. I see some Accra guys in the house. Bleo. And also the Accra girls in the house. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to have some performance by Apioko from City FM and I think the other station is Channel 1. Yes, Channel 1. So please take note that as she set up on Saturday at the Day Center, we're going to have the general opening of the gallery for this particular program, The Evolution of Dreams. We're going to have a lot of people from the creative arts who will be with us. We're going to have Stoneboy performing that day at the Day Center. We're going to have Samini with us. We're going to have Reddy Rackstone. So we still urge all our colleagues here from the senior high school, the GIMPA community, and anyone who has joined us online, please make some time on Saturday, pass through the Day Center at Tesano, and see the beautiful artwork that we are going to exhibit for the next month. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Or it's not a good afternoon. All right, my name is Apioko. If you want my full government name, it's Apioko Sarah Mashong Abe. Our dear MC introduced me as, yes, I'm the head of programs production at Channel 1 TV, City FM. But first and foremost, I'm a poet and I'm an author. All right? Yes, I am. I have 2 poetry collections. Before I entered media, I was teaching literature and language. And so I have a very deep-seated love for the arts. It's my second full-time job. Yeah. I don't sleep until I write every single day. So if those of you are young people, how many of you are writers here? Okay, how many of you want to publish? How many of you are performers? You have to write every day. You have to treat it like a full-time job, because it is. A round of applause for Padiki, or Dede Paddy, very seasoned artist. And we have Nanana on the acoustic guitar, and they're going to help me tell this story this story of the evolution of dreams. Are we good? Yeah, the technical challenges come with it. All right. Can we go? I'll go. I'll go. I'm the royal town crier. I'm the queen of my poetic woman queendom. I'm the goddess of African savannas, rivers, and oceans. I am the lioness. I am the tigress. And I am the Ghanaian mermaid. I'm the matriarch of modern poetic nations. And I'm poetry incarnate. And my pen fears no man, no woman, no sword, no beast, no plague. Forget the muse, for I am the muse. Dreams are seeds. They're seeds planted in quiet corners of restless hearts and open minds. Dreams are seeds, which are not to be buried, but that are meant to sprout, breaking through the hard crust of reality, the dry, caked land of impossibility, the stubborn, dense ground and dirt of doubt. Dreams are seeds that germinate in darkness, beneath the heavy soil of skepticism, feeding on the whispers of hope, the murmurs of possibility, the sighs of a better tomorrow, the whispers, murmurs, and sighs that only the dreamers can hear. Ago, where are my dreamers? We're all dreamers. In Ghana, in the minds of those who dare to dream, dreams are not just for the night. They are the daylight that we chase. They are the paths that we forge with our bare hands. They are the rivers that we cross without knowing what lies on the other side. Our dreams build bridges over the partisan divides, transforming green and red and blue into colors that only the artist can change and can see. Then we use those bold, beautiful, these strange new colors to paint a masterpiece of unity with strokes of our shared humanity. Ago. Art is not just an adornment. It is a mirror for reflecting back at ourselves, our deepest fears, our highest hopes. It is the voice for the voiceless. It is a stage for the unseen. It is a balm for the wounds that no doctor can heal. Ago. And so we gather. We gather here at GIMPA with brushes, with words, with voices that quiver, with hands that shake and that ache to sculpt our future out of the clay of our collective will. We are the crafters of a change that glistens like the Ghanaian gold. And we are the weavers of a new world that smacks of the royalty of the Kente and of the Fugu, of the Bonre and of Agotima and of Bolgatanga. We are the architects of dreams that do not dissolve with the morning light, nor with the rushing of the devastating rain floods. Our dreams, yours and mine, these dreams, they persist. These dreams, they slap us in our dreams and they cuff us and shackle us as though we were slaves of the centuries past, because our dreams push and force us to slave for true liberty and the genuine joy that lives in the freedom that only a dream realized can unlock. Ago. But how can we realize our dreams? How can our dreams evolve to become our reality? For those of us who have become disciples of art, we know that art is the master key to the prisons of our souls. When art is crafted with passion, it chisels hope out of the stone of despair. For it is in the brushstroke, in the verse, in the song, in the movements of the arms, in the sway of the hips, that we break free, unshackled from the chains of unrealized dreams. Ago. And so, here on Green Hill, the greenest of hills, at GIMPA. We're asking the hard questions. How do we create a culture where art is more than a decoration? Where art is the air that we breathe, where art is the water that we drink, where art is the fire that warms our nights and lights up our way. How do we dream a future where mental health is not whispered in shame but spoken with pride, where minds that struggle are nurtured, not neglected, healed by the hands of creation, by the strokes of the paintbrush, by the chords of the guitar? Mommy. By the words that hold us when we cannot hold ourselves. How do we dream of a world where the land is not stripped bare, where the water runs clear, where when we breathe the air, that air does not choke us, but pumps life into our lungs? How do we dream of using the tools of our time, the screens, the codes, the bytes, tell stories that matter, to preserve the songs of our ancestors, to shape the voices of our children? Ago. Repeat after me. This is the evolution of dreams. A movement, a mission. I need you to mean it all. This is the evolution of dreams. A movement, a mission, a call to all who dare to believe that dreams are not just fleeting shadows, but blueprints and maps for the journey ahead. Ago. This is the evolution of dreams. A movement, a mission, a call to all who dare to believe that dreams are not just fleeting shadows, but blueprints and maps for the journey ahead. And as we stand here, let us not just speak. We must act. We must create. We must connect. Let us share our stories. Let us paint our hopes. Let us write our fears. Let us sing our joys. Let us take these dreams, these fragile, beautiful things, and make them real. Let us plant them in the soil of this gathering. Let us plant them in the soil of this gathering. Because dreams are seeds. Let us water them with our sweat, nurture them with our will, and watch them grow into something that will outlive us all. Ago. And now I ask you, what is your dream? Tell your neighbor your dream. You don't have to tell them the one that you don't want anybody to know, but tell them your dream. Tell your neighbor your dream. What is your dream? I'm not saying you should pour all your secrets here, no. But tell your neighbor, at least you have one dream. You never know, he or she may be the one who can help it manifest. Just like how Tenny told her whole story to anyone who would listen, and she got her scholarships, not one but two. So what is your dream? What will you build with the bricks of your imagination? With the mortar of your resolve? What will you create with the paint of your passion? With the clay of your courage? The stage is yours. The canvas is ours. Let's dream together. Let's toil and create together. This is the time for the evolution of dreams. This is the time for the evolution of dreams. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Rise, it's the national anthem. Bold to defend forever the cause Fill our hearts with true humility. Make us cherish fearless honesty and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. This is the evolution of dreams. When we come together in art, it brings us together in unity. And then the dreams that we think are just for us, we realize that they are for all of us, for the nation, for Ghana, so that we can move forward. And so watch Padiki continue to build the evolution of dreams from her mind, from her heart, from her soul, from the words that we've shared here, and from the music that we've allowed to speak to our spirits and to our souls. My name is Apioko. Thank you very much.
1, 2. I have a dream, a song to sing. You can sit to help me cope with reality. If you see the wonder of this fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. We will cross our stream and have our dreams. We will cross the stream and have our dreams. The evolution of dreams. Find your own. Anajuwada usunda yeben. Mensum diabonio. Cross that stream and have your dream. Looks like I have to be here till Madam finishes, right? Hey. I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. And in all my days, I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up till lay my head. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never failed me. All my days I have held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay me dead, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Of God.
Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son.
Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
Yeah. We give thanks. Obiaran to give thanks. We give thanks. Na 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 na. We give thanks. Shout outs to GIMPA. Oh, we give thanks. Now our boy was school didn't follow the show. We give thanks. Shout outs to your mama and your papa giving birth to you.
Thank you so much. May we know who you are? Just introduce yourself. We know.
Okay, so my name is Nene Na. Nene Na. I'm a singer, songwriter, African soul musician.
All right, thank you very much. Please let's give him a round of applause. I'm still waiting for what is happening here. I'm still waiting, so please move on. Just after the program here will be Hall for a sip and paint competition. Accra, you're going to give us 10 students to compete or participate. Accra Girls, you're going to give us 10. GIMPA Law School, 10. GIMPA Business School, 10. Then we have the rector himself, Professor Bain. We've been joined by the dean of the GIMPA Law School. You're also going to be part to see who is really going to draw well and who wins the sip and paint. On this note, I've been doing somebody's job all the time. Finally, the man himself is here. May I have the privilege to invite Abeku Santana, who will be our moderator for the next session of the program, where we take remarks from all our partners and then we bring the first program to an end. Abeku, please, over to you.
Thank you very much, Bubu. Good afternoon, Chairman Rector, and all protocols here duly observed. About 2 months ago, we're here for a great industry conversation and discussion of what today I see as that dream coming into reality. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together for our chairman, Prof, for this great novelty and making the Center for Excellence in Learning an attractive institution that will churn potentials in our creative space. And that's how it gets started. Creativity knows no boundary, and creativity also thrives in freedom. And we've seen how expressly our sister Pioko and our brother, wasn't that beautiful? Let's appreciate them. For me, it's a great honor and a privilege to moderate this session. When I was coming into the auditorium, I was reflecting memory about almost 15 years ago here. And little did I know that this great institution was going to shape my thoughts and actually, help me to get to that pedestal in society that I can feel so much confidence in myself. So thank you so much for coming. At this juncture, I'd like to acknowledge UNESCO, Ghana Tourism Authority, CDD, and Ghana. And as the theme suggests, evolution in dreams, art and culture. Evolution in dreams. Dreams. Of dreams. The evolution of dreams. We all dream, don't we? Sorry, who said you don't dream? Oh no, we all dream. We all have dreams. But as to how to translate the dreams into reality, and that is where we are saying great minds demonstrating or displaying their dreams. Their dreams are the expressions that they are demonstrating. I'd like to invite UNESCO GH to give us a remarks, and after UNESCO GH, the Ghana Tourism Authority and the CDD and Echo Ghana will follow suit. Shall we welcome our special guest representative from UNESCO Ghana?
Good afternoon. I'm in the presence of great company in the sense that your rector was actually my senior in school. So I'm really, really happy to see him, Senior Bonsu. So this statement is coming from the UNESCO representative, and I, being the person responsible for our culture program, find it a privilege to be here to see young people who are beginning to hone their talents and are looking at other ways of contributing to national development using their creativity and innovation. So I'll go straight to the statement. I would also stand, or should I sit on the existing protocols? I should stand. Okay, so standing on the existing protocols. It is an honor to address you today on behalf of UNESCO, an organization dedicated to fostering peace, security, sustainable development through international cooperation in education, the sciences, culture, and communication, and our valued partner, the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. We come together under a powerful theme, dreams as driving change, evolution of dreams. A theme that is timeless, deeply relevant, and a driving force behind human progress. This theme resonates deeply with the work we do and the values we uphold, because dreams are more than aspirations. They are visions that guide us and the ideals that propel us forward, serving as catalysts for transformation. At UNESCO, we believe that dreams are the seeds of progress, and education is the foundation upon which all dreams are built. Inspiring individuals to rise beyond their circumstances, as our lady from the north just shared with us. Deeply, deeply inspiring. Innovate, lead, and change their surrounding world. These are powerful tools for the employment of individuals, transformation of communities and societies from poverty, fostering of peace and sustainable economic development. Through various initiatives, we have promoted inclusive, equitable, and quality education for all. GIMPA over the years has been a key partner in the journey, sharing in the vision and standing as a beacon of leadership and knowledge in Ghana and across Africa. Together, UNESCO and GIMPA have embarked on several initiatives that have harnessed dreams and driven real change. Joint initiatives and projects such as empowering African youth through entrepreneurship have equipped young minds with the skills and confidence to turn their dreams into businesses, driving change in communities. Okay? Let me not skip my line. Okay? And driven real change, joint initiatives such as empowering African youth through entrepreneurship have equipped young minds with skills and confidence to turn their dreams into businesses, driving change in communities. And women in leadership and governance initiative have empowered women to dream beyond the confines of traditional roles, stepping into positions of influence and shaping policies that promote equality and social inclusion. Similarly, working together on an event, ethical challenges for preserving and promoting sites of memory related to the slave trade and slavery. In line with the Year of Return initiative, UNESCO presented the work done by the Slave Route Project for the preservation and promotion of sites and places of memory related to the trade in enslaved people and slavery. Within the event, stakeholders deliberated on the ethical implications of the memory of the trade in enslaved people, management of memorial heritage, and the economic requirements of memorial tourism under the theme, Ethics and Memory Tourism, and showcased the UNESCO film, The Soul of Resistance. We are gathered here today to support the creation of an endowment scholarship scheme at GIMPA. This endowment scheme will be a pivotal tool in ensuring that the dreams are not constrained by economic barriers, but encouraged and supported to empower students from all walks of life to pursue their highest aspirations. It will provide much needed financial assistance to students with the potential to be leaders and change makers, but lack the means to pursue their education. Your support in this month-long event will not just be a donation, but an investment to drive change across Africa and beyond, sowing seeds for achievement, discovery, and impact. By contributing to this scholarship scheme, we will contribute to shaping a future where every dream has the opportunity to flourish, where every student, regardless of their background, can contribute their voice and vision to building a better and more inclusive world. We will also be affirming our shared commitment to education as a fundamental human right and as a driving force for sustainable development. Let us affirm our commitment to making education a reality for all and nurturing the evolution of dreams to drive change, growth, and hope for our future generations. Thank you for your kind attention. I hand it over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Apa. Let's appreciate him better. Protocol, I kindly request you to help. Let's move this podium a bit away from the speakers because of the feedback. We're getting some feedback. So assist us and shift the podium here. UNESCO, we are very grateful for this partnership and also the recognition of GIMPA and this great innovative program. But let me once again commend our rector chairman leaving the topic in that model of culture preservation. Shall we appreciate him? In fact, those of us in European and Western clothes must feel a bit ashamed, for not, especially when we're talking about culture exhibition and we are not demonstrating it. You have no idea how excited I felt when I saw the former the Speaker of the National Assembly or Parliament, for that matter, in United States of America, Nancy Pelosi, and the Black African Women Caucus in United States of America, wearing the kente sash, displaying it and demonstrating it. How do you feel when you're Ghanaian and you see kente being mentioned or Ghana being mentioned? I don't know if you watch the Marvel movie, Black Panther. Ghana was mentioned, and in that British museum, they talked about the artifact that they picked from Africa, and Ghana was mentioned. You feel proud, don't you? Yes. You even feel more proud when recently I saw on social media Oprah Winfrey saying Kumasi, Kumasi, Kumasi. I like the name. That is what we are talking about. And I'm so excited that GIMPA is leading the way or the drive, because we are losing, gradually, we are losing it. And if we lose it, we'll cease to exist. Because that makes us unique. Our identity is our culture. So if we lose it, we'll cease to exist. It makes us unique on the global space. So we are very grateful to you, UNESCO, as our major partner, and for that remarks. Our next guest is the representative from Ghana Tourism Authority. Shall we please welcome her?
Good afternoon. Rector, Deputy Rector, Registrar, Past Rector of GIMPA, Captains of Industry, staff of GIMPA, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. My boss, Mr. Jones Aruna of Corporate Affairs Department at the Ghana Tourism Authority, would have loved to be here this afternoon, but he has other official assignments to attend to. Therefore, I've been asked to speak on his behalf. It is a great honor to be here today at the GIMPA Art and Culture Exhibition, centered around the powerful theme, Evolution of Dreams. This exhibition is more than just a display of art. It is a reflection of our shared aspirations, a platform of inspiration, and a celebration of how dreams have shaped and continue to shape our world and future. The evolution of dreams invites us to reflect on how our goals have changed over time, influenced by history, experience, and the world around us. It challenges us to think about how our dreams can inspire others, fostering a legacy of hope and resilience for future generations. At the Ghana Tourism Authority, we are actively engaged in making these dreams a reality by promoting Ghana's rich cultural, historical, and natural heritage, both locally and internationally. I am reminded of a journey that started over 400 years ago with the arrival of the first enslaved Africans in the United States. This moment of pain and loss marked the beginning of a resilient dream, a dream of freedom, dignity, and reconnecting with our roots. In 2019, Ghana honored this history with the Year of Return initiative, inviting the African diaspora to rediscover their heritage and strengthen ties with their continent. This initiative was more than a commemoration. It was a call to action to embrace our shared history and build a future rooted in unity, cultural exchange, and the preservation of our heritage. Since 2017, the GTA has worked tirelessly to promote domestic tourism through campaigns like See Ghana, Eat Ghana, Wear Ghana, and Feel Ghana. And the more recent Experience Ghana, Shared Ghana initiative. These efforts have played a pivotal in encouraging Ghanaians to explore and appreciate the beauty and diversity of our nation, whether through our vibrant cultural festivals, our diverse cuisines, our unique fashion styles. The campaigns have successfully deepened a sense of pride in our unique Ghanaian identity. On the international front, the Destination Ghana campaign has positioned Ghana as a prime global tourist destination. In the aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic, our efforts paid off tremendously. In 2023, international arrivals rose by 25% from 9,014,892 visitors in 2022 to over 1.1 million. Additionally, tourism receipts grew significantly with a 51.9% increase from $2.5 billion to $3.8 billion, further cementing Ghana's rising appeal as a global tourism hub. Our commitment to revitalizing key tourist sites has also been remarkable, with support from the government and the World Bank's Ghana Tourism Development Project. Notable upgrades have been made to sites like Kintampo Waterfalls, National Museums, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, Picoro's Slave Camp, and more. The Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, for instance, became Ghana's most visited site in 2023, just 6 months after its upgrade. Overall total visits to Ghana attraction sites saw a 49% increase, reaching 1.5 million visits in 2023. Beyond infrastructure, the GTA has invested in the people who drive the tourism industry. Under the Ghana Cares Obatapa initiative, we have implemented training programs for tour guides, site guides, front office staff, and even Uber and taxi drivers. We have also focused on language training, particularly in French, to better equip our practitioners for a diverse and international client. Collaboration with the private sector remains central to our strategy. The Public-Private Partnership Forum, hosted by GTA, showcases our commitment in engaging industry stakeholders, addressing their concerns, and working with the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture to find solutions. As we reflect on the evolution of dreams, we recognize that our aspirations for the tourism industry are grounded in building a sustainable, vibrant sector that benefits all Ghanaians. The GTA remains steadfast in its mission, ensuring that tourism thrives and contributes meaningfully to our national development. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to the organizers of this extraordinary event. Your dedication to highlighting arts and culture and heritage is truly commendable. May the evolution of dreams continue to inspire us to dream, create and shape the future we desire for ourselves and the generations that follow. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Representative from the Ghana Tourism Authority. Another round of applause for her, representing the Director of Corporate Affairs of Ghana Tourism Authority. Yes, indeed, you've done greatly in the past years, positioning Ghana, attracting a lot of inbound visitors, and as you rightly said in your speech, there's a huge space for creatives in the tourism, and that is why we find you as a strategic partner to GIMPA in this innovative program. Thank you so much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, a revered man that I respect him so much, and they are also partners to this great program. In fact, he's the Director of Policy, Engagement and Partnership at the Center for Democratic Development. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante, representing CDD. Oh, let's appreciate him. He's a big man. Not only that, very knowledgeable. And even before we wrap up today's event, there's going to be a demonstration that will pick something from it, and it's a creative one. Let's appreciate him once again.
Thank you very much. Let me say, all protocols observed. I bring you very warm greetings from Ghana Center for Democratic Development, from our governing board, management, and staff. I'm sure you may be curious why a democracy and governance think tank is here collaborating with you on the evolution of dreams, these initiatives. Well, it's not that curious. For the last few years, we have been engaging in a process of reflection, but also innovation, in response to the current challenges of democracy in the sub-region. And I think most of you are aware, we are having serious problems in the sub-region with our commitment to democracy. A lot of our young ones are even questioning whether or not we should have democracy at all. But one thing we can say is that the fact that we are sitting here comfortable, enjoying, expressing ourselves, it's itself because when you have peace, you have this kind of environment, democracy offers you that. And that's why it's important to preserve it. But one of the initiatives we have initiated to respond to this is the West Africa Democracy Solidarity Network, what we call WADEMOS. It's a civil society platform which is meant to mobilize civil society in the sub-region to coordinate and to counter the pushback, to really try and push back this decline in democracy in the sub-region. And a key feature of that mobilization is to mobilize creatives as a of civil society. Because if anything to change in the sub-region, it has to take the whole of society to change it. And I think sometimes when we are thinking about the whole of society, they are the people who make us laugh, make us cry. Sometimes they give meaning to what we do. When we're struggling and we want some relief, we go and listen to music. And sometimes you can imagine in society. And it's the reason why I think we need to really pay attention to the work of creatives. So for us, we know that the art and crafts and culture influence what we think, what we do, and we want creatives to bring their efforts to support the fight for social justice, for human rights, for fairness, for equality, all the good things that we continue to fight for at CDD. We know that without basic freedoms, creatives cannot express themselves and the people cannot enjoy the creativity and the talents of creatives. So we launched our main initiatives, which we call the Democratives, in Lagos in Nigeria in June this year. And we have been working in Nigeria and other parts of the sub-region to support creatives, to support particular causes in the sub-region and also in Ghana, even with the elections. For example, we're working with Rocky Dawuni and other creatives to support Ghana elections, to try and create a congenial atmosphere as we head towards the elections. So for us, the evolution of dreams is just an expression of these objectives. Even more interesting, it allows organizations like us to also reflect in our own journey with others who have taken the journey in different fields to exchange ideas in the common cause of serving humanity, of serving society, serving our nation, our continent, and the globe. And as part of that evidence, we have one of our Democratives today who will be entertaining you, and it's one of the ways in which, as everybody has said, we should continue to nurture creatives so that they can continue to influence and support us as we try to strive to make society better. So once again, we are excited to be part of this initiative, and we look forward to the whole month of October to engage with you, to exchange ideas with you, and to discuss with you how we can make ourselves better, how we can make our society better, and continue to move forward together, united as collaborators. So thank you for inviting us, and we look forward to even greater cooperation.
Thank you so much. That's quite impressive. That I thought CDD was a policy think tank. I didn't know that you are do tanks, not think tanks. We have policy, developers who think. They just think. I know thinking is not easy, but thinking alone is not enough. We need to put the thinking into action. And embracing creatives in influencing and shaping thoughts and minds in our society It's a very laudable initiative. Let's appreciate it one more time. And as he rightly said, we'll wrap up this session with the creative demo creatives. Yeah, so the demo creative is basically creative people who are going to use their creative ability to entertain us, educate us, and inform us at the same time. Thank you so much. I'd like to crave with your indulgence for us to support the GIMPA fund, the endowment fund. I pledge today 5,000 cedis. Yes. And not only that, I will give the money before I leave here. So this is the Momo number for donations, 053. So please, if you have, just pick phone and drop any amount that you support us. 053 054 4378. 053 054 4378. Or you can pay through the merchant ID 799315. 799315. Or better still, you can pay directly to our account, GIMPA Business School Alumni Network. That is the account name at EcoBank. The account name is GIMPA Business School Alumni Network. All right, so thank you so much. We'll soon wrap up this session and continue. And as we've been told, the month of October, it's a whole, arts creative month here at GIMPA. Let's all be ambassadors and drum home this awareness and let the whole world know that GIMPA has embraced creative. There are a lot of creative people who have passed through this great institution. And I'm so excited to see this great institution, metamorphosing years by year, embracing, all other, cultures and, human development through this great institution. And this will mark the beginning of a great revolution in this institution. And we are super, super proud of this great school. Our next speakers, actually, Miss Ghana Earth 2003, 2023 and 2024. Miss Earth Ghana. So please, let's welcome them. Miss Earth Ghana. They are also our partners. Miss Earth Ghana. Am I that short?
Good day. Can you stand next to me? We are delighted to be a part of this initiative, the Evolution of Dreams. The Echo Ed Foundation has paved the way for a lot of young ladies like me and like Winifred, Miss Ed Ghana 2024. And most of us have been able to realize our dreams. I'll tell my story on a different day. But I stand before you and I'm proud to say that I'm a product of Echo Ed Foundation. And our director, Madam Evelyn Akoto, is one of the drivers of this. Thank you so much. I would also like to say that through this platform, we've been able to raise leaders. And even the second lady of Ghana was once a beauty queen. Echo Ed Foundation is a non-profit organization that has become one of the collective environmental consciences of Ghana, endorsed by supporting government agencies. It has resolved not only to inform, but also to involve the public at all levels in the continuous search for appropriate solutions to sanitation, health issues, and ultimately inspire the adoption of simple and applied technology to mitigate the effects of negative sanitation practices by linking solutions to employment opportunities. Miss Earth pageant is an annual international environmental themed beauty pageant emanated from Philippines, promoting environmental awareness. Along with its rivals, Miss World and Miss Universe, Miss Earth is one of the 3 largest beauty pageants in the world. Yeah. In terms of the number of national level competitors that participate in the World Finals each year, Miss Earth winners assume the position of the spokesperson of Eco Earth Foundation, the United Nations Environmental Programme, and other environmental organizations. The foundation also works with environmental departments and ministries of participating countries, various private sectors and corporations such as Greenpeace and the World Wildlife Foundation. In Ghana, the story is no different. Since the inception in 2002, Miss Earth Ghana pageant rides on beauty pageants and entertainment as an effective tool to promoting environmental awareness. We believe that it is inspiring to see berries of beautiful young women's feet and hands deep in the cause of environmental awareness. Ghana has always represented at the international level in Philippines, and this year, Miss Earth Ghana 2024, Miss Winifred Esisam will be representing Ghana in the Philippines. The reigning title holders of Miss Earth Ghana dedicate their year to promoting specific projects that often address issues concerning the environment and other global issues through school tours, tree planting activities, street campaigns, coastal cleanups, speaking engagements. The winner, who is also the environmental ambassador, works in collaboration with various environmental agencies, corporate bodies, government agencies, and various private sector corporations to achieve her goals. You have a lot to do. Consistent with Ghana's fight to curb and eventually solve our environmental challenges, and with support and endorsement from the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts, Ghana Tourism Authority, Forestry Commission, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Ministry of Environmental Science, Technology and Innovations, Parks and Gardens, Zoom Lion, and AMA. Thank you for always supporting us. Miss Earth Ghana is recognized as one of the most effective eco-initiative events that promotes environmental preservation. Miss Earth Ghana aims to plant, nurture, and follow up with the already planted trees to fully accomplish what we have started. To cast a necessary spotlight on ecotourism of Ghana, thereby eliciting lots of participation from government, private and corporate individuals. Thank God today there's a national tree planting campaign. Also, to further drive home the message for the preservation and conservation of Mother Earth by providing the platform for students to contribute their ideas to its betterment. and to use a platform of beauty to promulgate the environmental message, thereby attracting lots of interest, hence the conception of Miss Earth Ghana pageant. Each year, representatives from 90 countries meet up and contest for the world crown, and Ghana has been representing at the international platform since 2003, where they present pertinent issues of galamsey and sanitation as one of the major environmental challenges in Ghana. I would like to use this opportunity to say that the next ambassador will be representing Ghana with other 89 countries, with other 89 queens from around the world, and I would like to urge us all to rally our support and prayers to her. On this note, I would like to officially introduce Ms. Winifred Esisam, our Miss Earth Ghana 2024.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow dreamers. My name is Winifred Esisam, and I'm your Miss Earth Ghana 2024. I'm so honored to represent Ghana in the Philippines at Miss Earth International. My advocacy focuses on environmental conservation and sustainability, which includes upcycling of plastic bottles and bottle tops. I believe that trash can be turned into a treasure when we think creatively and sustainably. I humbly request my fellow Ghanaians to support me as I embark my journey as environmental advocate and also to represent Ghana in the Philippines as Miss Earth Ghana 2024. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Let's appreciate them. We will give you our maximum support, and we know that you make Ghana proud. Echo Ghana, Miss Earth 2023 and 2024. Thank you so much, Miss Earth Ghana. As you rightly said, our second lady was once a beauty queen. Yes. A lot of people have underestimated the power of creative people. We think that creative people are people who are not academically good. And that is why in the past, if you're not doing well in the sciences and the mathematics, they push you to go and learn artisanal skill work. It's sad, but now the narratives have changed. Creative person has become the president of Ukraine and has proven himself to be one of the most effective, very powerful, dynamic persons, even in the face of global challenges. And as our boss from CDD rightly said, creative people are very powerful. They can make you smile, they can make you cry, they can make you happy, they can make you sad. They are very influential people. And why I deem this initiative very laudable is to bring the creative minds to that center of excellence to shape the thoughts and the creative process. Today we have a lot of people on social media who discovered their creative abilities and they are doing their own thing. Creativity thrives in freedom. However, you need a foundation, you need a principle, you need something that can guide you, navigate you through the creative process, and GIMPA is leading the way. Let's appreciate them once again. My queens, you remind me of the 90s, the 80s, 90s beauty pageant. They were very tall, elegant, like you queens. And one of the regions, that time we had 10 regions of Ghana. So in one of the regions, you catwalk, you come on the stage, you catwalk, then you go and pick your question paper. Then the MC, those days was Pikuslai, Na Yesua, Amonwa. They will ask you the question. Hello, Madam Contestant. This is your question. Are you ready? Now, your question is, what will you do if you win this competition and your prize is a ghetto blaster? What are you going to do with it? And as usual, the smile. Thank you. Thank you very much for the question. If I win this pageant and I'm given a ghetto blaster, I'm going to organize street jam in my community. Wow. Oh, put your hands together for the queens. I told you they are very powerful people. They are very great people. Last but not the least, one of our key partners is a media organization. They've been in the system not quite too long, but they've made very impressive mark on the media landscape. Until recently, known as City TV, now Channel 1. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the representative from Channel 1, no other person than our very own poet, an author, a musician, a creative person, and also holds management position at Omni Media. Apioko, let's appreciate her.
Thank you very much, my brother. So, another hat, I'm back. My name is Apioko, as I mentioned earlier, Apioko Sarah Mashong Abe. I'm the head of programs production at Channel 1 TV. I am here on behalf of the management and staff of Channel 1 TV and City FM. And we're very proud to be media partners and partners along the full spectrum of what the evolution of dreams represents. So a round of applause for that. Now, it's very easy to think, oh, media partners, you're just going to do interviews and cover the things that are happening within the evolution of dreams, the month-long series of events. But it's more than that for us. At City FM and at Channel 1 TV, we know what the manifestation of dreams can look like. About 90% of our staff is below 30 years old. We hire very young. Many people come and join us as interns. They want to be young journalists. They want to be radio, TV presenters. They want to be TV directors. They want to be technicians, sound engineers. They want to be producers. There's a whole lot that you can do within the media space and where we work. And we like to hire young. Why? Because with what we do and with the pace at which the world is moving, and especially the media world, if you don't have people who can dream and dream big and who are willing to take big risks, we can't catch up and we can't compete in this market. So for us, young people and young dreams are very important. In fact, we have a joke in the office that when our CEO, Samuel Tamensa, Samens, as many of us call him, we say when he dreams, then all of us prostrate at the feet of his dreams. Because he literally comes every morning with a new dream. And he trusts that the people around him will just catch on to the dream. We may not always understand it. We may not always see the vision at the end of the tunnel, but we trust the dream and we're willing to just pick up the mantle and run with it. So for us, dreams are very important. Now, I also want to speak about how we've made a lot of dreams in our ecosystem come true. There are many colleagues of mine whom, but for chasing a dream and being given the chance to make their dreams realities, would not be where they are today. I don't know how many of you know about Umaru Sanda Amadou. Good. So Umaru Sanda belongs to the ethnic group that we call Fulani. And he grew up as a cattle herd's boy. His father didn't believe in education. His mother did. And so when he got into school eventually, did all he went to Tamasco, ended up at GIJ, and now as a young man wanted to do journalism. He found the space to make his dreams come true at then City FM and now Channel 1 TV. And today he's just on the cusp of graduating as a lawyer, and he's one of our most respected journalists in the country. Yeah, oh, you can clap for that. My general manager, Bernard Avle, we know who he is. Now, Bernard started working with Radio Universe, University of Ghana campus, when he was very young. I believe when he met Samens and Samens said, come and work at City FM, he wasn't quite 21 years old. And between then and now, over 20 years later, we've seen what he's been able to do because the dreams have been allowed to come to fruition. All right, so these are some examples. And then moving forward, a lot of the time when we talk about gender equality, that's a big conversation now, right? We talk about making room for people who have disability or some kind of physical challenge. That's also a big conversation, right? Now for us, we've known this and we've known it for a very long time. We have so many different abled people who work with us, and we don't see them as different. They come, and it's not as though we have a policy to say, oh, every year we have to hire a certain number of people who have disabilities. No, it just happens. People come, they want to make their dreams come true, and we find space for them to give once they are qualified. It's a meritocracy, we say. Once they are qualified, they have the space to come and work with us and do what they want to do. And that has happened over the years. And it makes me very happy as a woman to say that at Channel 1 TV, all of our TV directors are women. And all of them is 30 and younger. Yes. We don't have a TV director who is above 30 years old, and they are all women. We have women in the editing suite. We have a woman as a camera operator. We have women in the security department. So across the entire chain, there are different people who are realizing their dreams. Now, somebody may say, okay, beyond all that, why should a media house care about the creative arts? Because when we read the news, we are acting to some extent. We may not know it. When we present on TV or radio, there's an element of acting to it. Now, I'm a programmer, and in the back end, when we program what you watch on TV or what you hear on radio, there's an art to it. We're thinking about who is listening and who is watching at what particular time. We're imagining how the person would feel after eating banku at 1 p.m. and coming back to sit in the office. What kind of music do you want to hear so that you can wake up and you don't write things on your reports that you're not supposed to write? We're doing all those things. It's very creative. And pretty much everything you watch or hear has been written in a brief, and then subsequently every episode is scripted. And that's, to some extent, a lot of film, a lot of theater. So there is a lot of creativity in what we do. It's the reason why I can have red hair and go to work and nobody asks me anything. I can get away with it because it's a creative space. So for us, over the years, I remember when I joined the City Channel 1 family almost 11 years ago, my reason for entering media was because I wanted to help to create a space, a media space, that would celebrate the arts so that my students in class wouldn't ask me, oh, Mr. Sean, but all this poetry and painting we are learning, how can we make money out of it? What can we do with it when we grow up? I wanted to help to develop the value chain in my own small way to make sure that the people who had dreams of being artists and being the voice for the voiceless through their art could have space to do that. And so for us as a media house, it's one of the things that we've been doing. We were hosting, before COVID came, the Music of Ghanaian Origin concerts where we would celebrate our high life greats, and you just come into a whole big party with high life music. Yes, it was a party, it was a concert, but it was also a way of documenting the work in real time of people who we knew would leave us to glory at some point. and many of them have over the last few years, from Papa Yangson to, you name them, okay? And then beyond that as well, for us, when we talk about dreams, every morning when we go to work and we put out content and we talk about Ghana's issues and we prod the politicians and we speak to power, we are doing that because we know that we have the responsibility to make sure that your dreams as well, the dreams of the nation, are able to come to bear. And that can only happen if we have peace, if we have a stable democracy, if we have good governance, and all of these other things. So congratulations once again to GIMPA for taking this bold step, because we also believe that dreams become a reality when people attach importance to them. And educational institutions, people take you seriously. So if you're attaching importance to dreams, to the arts, then it means that at some point, the rest of us will see the bigger picture and will jump on the bandwagon. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Apioko, representing Channel 1 Television. Professor Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today the dream has been birthed, and we are looking forward to the month of October with a series of activities from the 8th, the 12th, 17th, 19th, and 26th to engage the youth in our creative space. And we believe that this will go a long way to unearth talents and also to inspire others. Everyone is creative, except that not everyone is able to put their creativity into action. And we believe that this will be an opportunity for you to harness that dream that is in you. So whilst the session was going on, we saw our sister, our lady, the Guinness World Record paintathon attemptee. We're still waiting. But last year, Ghana, we did a lot. We did a lot. I saw a standing ton. He stood for about 3 hours and fell, and I thought he was going to win a record of at all. We heard of a kissathon. Oh, you didn't hear that? There was a kissathon. There was even a kebab ton. So, that season of ton. But this woman is an architect, a professional architect, and she's also a lecturer. She's a lecturer at Accra Technical University, and she's been a very wonderful woman with creativity, especially painting. And one thing I admire about her, she's inspired by herself. And most of her paintings, today is the first time I'm seeing her doing something not too, I don't want to say this, this is actually a whole, she will tell us what this whole painting is about and whether she had this in mind before coming here. And if you took notice of the time that she did, she liked painting, caves, booties, and I bought one of her paintings and I got problem at home. Yeah, in fact, she's good. Let's welcome Madam Padiki to give us a brief commentary or narration on this painting. Then we're going to auction this painting, go into the GIMPA Endowment Fund. The GIMPA Endowment Fund is already doing magic, great wonders. Students with special needs, students who need support, brilliant students who need some form of support. the GIMPA Endowment Fund, and that is why, as a product of GIMPA, I also feel honored to be here and I want to donate. So please, let's all make sure that we donate something today into the GIMPA Fund. Madam Padiki, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
It's been a while, but I know you're very active. The other day, to the British Museum. Did you go to the British Museum?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, let's appreciate it. We have even if you didn't get the Guinness World Record painting turn, you've gone to the British Museum, haven't you? Yeah. It's a great achievement. And you met His Majesty Otumfuo.
Yes.
Oh, let's appreciate that. You've done it all. So tell us about this painting.
I was just listening to Apioko as she recited the poem, and what came to mind first was a caterpillar metamorphosizing into a pupa, and then finally into a butterfly. And this is because of the freedom aspect of it, because it had its body here. It got into bondage in the pupa, and then finally came out very beautiful and free to hop wherever I wanted to hop. Then slavery came into mind as well. So I put these two hands in cuffs in these chains, and the chains are breaking. So they were breaking into freedom. So that's why there was not time to do the other processes. Wow. So I put let's attain our freedom here. Then we come here. This is the interesting part. One will wonder why we are talking about changes. And I didn't start from the mad hat to the complicated architectural drawings or buildings. I rather started from these, that's the city development, which is so choked now, full of stress. Looking at the materials we use to construct these, we are following, excuse me to say, the Western culture a bit blindly when it comes to architecture. And these things make our rooms hot and all sorts of things. The windows we are using, these sliding windows, you can see that the space of air that gives air is even smaller than what is covered, you know. Meanwhile, our louver blades, when we open them, could give us so much air. So I moved from that to a middle class kind of building, and then I came to the old type of mud houses, which is indicating the freedom now. Why? Because if you think about how our forefathers were not educated, but they were being able to construct these houses with mud and other ingredients they were adding, you could see that when we learned a bit about this in architecture, when the weather is cold outside, it brings that coolness into the hearts. And then when it's warm, it was doing opposites, emitting of the heat and the cold. So what I was suggesting was, if we could adapt researching on how to use our clay back into molding bricks to build, I think it will be very, very eco-friendly for us. Yes, from how our beauty queens were saying. So that is why I put the hats, the mud hats here, and I put our Independence, the Black Star Square on it to show how it will bring out our freedom and comfortability. So as usual, you can see someone like Apioko in the corner there, thinking aloud all these things in the paintings. This is to show that paintings can speak to people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Padiki. Wow, 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 wow. The part that got me is Apioko. Yeah. I wish Alan Martin was here because and Cheddar too, because I see Alan here and I see Cheddar here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, let's appreciate her. And you did all in a space of how many minutes? About 20 minutes. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so we want to raise some funds for the GIMPA Endowment Fund. Somebody should give me an offer and let me give the painting to you. That is Padiki's contribution to the GIMPA Endowment Fund. Let's applaud her once again. The evolution. The topic itself is the evolution of dreams. And the evolution of butterfly. The evolution of butterfly. It all comes from dreams. This painting tells a lot of story to inspire us. You started from caterpillar. Some even start from maggot, but they still become a butterfly. It depends where you are standing and where you're coming from. Somebody give me an offer. Yes. Yes. Ghana Tourism Authority. You made a lot of money from 2019 to 2020. How many arrivals did we get 2023? 1 point something million. If each of them spend even $5, multiply 5 by 1. Hey, Ghana Tourism Authority. Yes. CDD. You are not only think tanks. You are do tanks. You do things. Do something. UNESCO, Ghana. Yes. So push. You're not buying. I mean, we're not selling this. You are supporting. Okay, I appreciate that. CDD. You give us demo creatives. That is also your contribution, right? You can't give us money creative. Okay. Well, the painting has been bought already. Don't worry. The painting has been bought already, even before it was cooked. One profound name at GIMPA Endowment Fund is RKA Asante. And the children of RKA Asante are here. Please, can you be upstanding? Let's appreciate you. Children of RKA Asante. A prominent, revered. Oh, so, Doc, you are the son of Dr. Asante. Okay, please come forward. Come forward. Please come forward. So, not in their individual capacities, but they are coming together as the children of RKA Asante, one of the most revered, I don't want to say public servant, private business, and chairman rector from the children RK Asante. Okay, madam, the sweetness of the eating is in the pardon. Just say it yourself.
We are donating 10,000.
So Madam Padiki will present it to you. Oh, shall we appreciate them? 10,000 Ghana cedis is going to the GIMPA Endowment Fund. And our revered Rector, Chairman, Deputy Rector, please join Madam Padiki to present it. Chairman, please join to present it. Yes. So thank you so much, Madam Padiki and the children of RKA Asante for this contribution to the GIMPA Endowment Fund. Thank you. We've almost come to the end of the session, and as the Center for Democratic Development assured us, they've put a sketch that will educate and sensitize us to understand the times and season that we are as we get into election season. Every 4 years we'll go to the polls, regardless of the heat and the tension. At the end of the election and the results is declared, whether you accept the verdict or not, you still go home and enjoy your peace with your family. We will never ever trade our banku, our fufu, our sobolo for fight. We will never do that. Everyone demand his or her own. So CDD, creative democrat, creative what? Democrative. Are they artists? That's their name, eh? Is that their name? It's an artist. Democrative. What a beautiful name. Let's welcome Democrative for a performance. Shall we welcome Democrative? Democrative. In fact, if your applaud is very high, Democrative can conjure dollars, real dollars, and you get money. Oh, if you applaud bigger, better, you see dollars right now. Are we not looking for money for the GIMPA Endowment Fund? Let your applause be higher.
Please. Mr. Abeku Santana, please.
Sí. Ah!
Good afternoon to you all. Please, as for me, when I get to any place, I take a lot of energy there. So when I say Gigi, you will respond Gigi. Okay, please, let's do this together. Gigi, 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 Gigi. It be so. Make we go. Hey, hey. Plenty things they happen for the country inside. So if I address some things. Hey, hey. That gave us Osadi for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah has sent me here. The God that gave this man the vision. Listen, Africa, Africa. Me, I am only here to reflect our times. Plenty things they go on. You for here, you for here. Jeje, 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 jeje. So, listen. Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, wake up, wake up, wake up, yeah, yeah. Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, wake up, wake up, wake up, yeah, yeah. See, job no day, you go get money, you go take job. President today country, people they suffer, they don't sabi born. Praise the Lord, wahala day. Pastor they chop your money, you dey suffer. The school, the road, hospital, like to fix. Minister say country, family way fix. Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, wake up, wake up, wake up, yeah, yeah. Hey, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, wake up, wake up, yeah, yeah. See. This year, we pray for a peaceful election. Okay, please. This song is not for any political party. I am only here to reflect our time. See, I will help you go America. We for the fix the country. We the Africa. Selling fish to the fish. You the man water. You the brother man you fight. You the people seller. Oh yo, yo, yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, Africa, Mama Africa, wake up, wake up. Hey, Africa, Mama Africa. See, this year, you for vote wisely. Vote wisely. See, Africa gets gold, diamond, bauxite. Africa gets cocoa, iron and timber. Africa gets petroleum, silver, copper. We dey sell am when the money dey go. We dey get am when the money go come. We dey pay am when the money dey go. We dey sell am when the money go come. We dey pay am when the money dey go. Hey, when a papa dey chop the money, when a sister dey chop the money, president dey chop the money. Hey, 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 president dey chop the money, minister dey chop the money, Koti dey chop the money. I dey lie. See. The person you bring to power would either utilize your resources or they would misuse it. So vote wisely this year. Make you not go blame anybody. The power is who? The power is what? The power is in your hands. The power is in your hands. The power is in your hands. Africa, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. So I'm going to do the next. So the next song is titled Akosia. Now, when I say we are going to do this together, when I say you know me time before, you respond, she dey lie, Papa. You know me Akosia before. So let's do this before we start. You know me time before. Let's go.
She dey lie, Papa.
You know me time before.
She dey lie, Papa.
before. Come on.
She dey lie, Papa.
I don't see am before. Let's go. She dey lie, Papa. I go see ya. Hey, I go see ya. Hey, hey, hey. I go see ya, my bad. If you say you know one piece, you know me am before.
She dey lie, Papa.
I don't see am before. Hey,
She dey lie, Papa.
I go see ya. I go see ya. Hey, hey, hey. I go see ya, my bad. If you say you know one piece, I go see ya. If you so she did, she go take all your money. They go give you Johnny. Hey, I go see ya. She go make you go colo. I go see ya, mahaba. If you say you know one piece, you know me time before. Let's go.
She dey lie, Papa.
I don't see am before. Hey,
She dey lie, Papa.
I go see ya. I go see ya. Hey, hey, hey. I go see ya, mahaba. If you say you know one piece, as he says some Akosia for the building inside ball. See, Akosia represents the different shades of people, different shades of men, and different shades of women. Now listen. See, Akosia day for house. She dey job plus in mommy. Them they sell beans in one papa. Hey, with the zombie and one napa. Every time I dey go there, Akosia they serve me well. Akosia say she no get time. I smile, malemi. You know me time before. Let's go.
She dey lie, Papa.
I don't see am before. Hey,
She dey lie, Papa.
Akosia. Hey, Akosia. Hey, Akosia. Hey, if you say you know one piece, Akosia there for school. She be susu collector. Among the money general, accountant professional. She dey mow am well. She dey keep one money. Patient wo buy wo. Akosia run go Dubai. You know me time before. Hey,
She dey lie, Papa.
I don't see am before. Hey,
She dey lie, Papa.
Akosia. Hey, Akosia, mahaba. If you say you know one piece, so just the last verse and we are out. This class Akosia, everybody knows about it. Listen, Akosia the businesswoman. She dey sell lands and cars. She dey sign big contracts. She dey trade, she go make you sign. You go sign your properties away. She dey trade, she go take your money. Akosia go do you number one. Hey, she go disappear. Hey, you know me time before. Come on, get up, let's do this. I don't see. Hey,
She dey lie, Papa.
Akosia, hey, Akosia, mahaba. If you say you know one, yeah. If you so.
Thank you so much. Demo Creative. We're very grateful. Thank you so much. On this note, the first part of the program has come to an end. I'd like to take the opportunity to of GIMPA for accepting to be our chairman for the first part of the program. Thank you so much. Also to thank all GIMPA faculty and staff who are here with us. Student from Accra Academy, student from Accra Channel CTFM, Day Center, CDD, Lioness Communication, NASA, Foundation, and ISHD. Thank you so much. And also from our colleagues from the Ghana Tourism Authority. Coming December, beyond the return, we'll have further discussions with you so that our pieces and the artists that we commissioned At the day center, we could have some of our arts also being sold during your event, so we're going to have further collaborations with you. And also, on the 5th of October, we're going to have the general public opening at the day center, Tesano, where we're going to have our creative arts and also our artists, Stoneboy, Samini, Reggie Rackstone, are all going to be there to perform on Saturday, 5th of October. So please take note and just check our social media handles. We're going to have adverts on these programs out there. On this note, with the permission of the chairman, please may we all move to the stage. We'll have a group picture, and after that we'll direct you to Manfi Hall, where Nana Sassi and his group will be playing the Jama while the sip and paint goes on. So please, we'll all come to the podium for a group picture, and after that we move to the Manfi Hall to have the sip and paint. Thank you so much. So please, okay, so we'll have the guest and the rector, the partners and the rector, before we have our students joining us. Can we have Miss Ed Echo Foundation, CDD, all our partners, please come on stage. Let's have a picture with the chairman. And then after that, we'll have the students joining us, please. All our partners, Ghana Tourism Authority, Ministry of Tourism, the Dean of the GIMPA Law School, Channel 1 CTFM, CDD. Can we have all our guests please on stage? Can we have the student please remain on stage? Please remain on stage. Can we have the student from Accra Girls and Accra Academy please join? Please join them on stage, please. Please, we'll be here. Here. Please, let's come here. Student from the GIMPA Law School, please. GIMPA Law School, please join. We're having the final photo section, please. Student from GIMPA Law School, please join. And just after, we're all going to the Manfi Hall, grab a seat and participate in the sip and paint. Business school students, please join. Regina, please usher our special guests to the Manfi Hall to pick their seats while the students will join us. Please usher all the special guests to the Manfi Hall to pick their seats for the sip and paint. So we have some refreshments for you. Please, can I have a rep from Accra Girls who can pick it on your behalf? A rep from Accra Girls. Oh, yes, please, to pick up their snack. Also another rep from Accra Academy. Okay, please go to the snack table. Can you pick on behalf of Accra Academy for your colleagues? And then we all go to the Manfi Hall. Everybody will get a seat for the sip and paint. So this time we're not selecting. Everybody has a seat for the sip and paint competition. Yes, please. So, Accra Academy, please go with 2 reps. Just some 2 reps to pick for you. They'll come and distribute to everyone. Are they participating in the sip and paint? Okay, you come back. All right, okay, thank you.